from Miami. It's 2:45 in the morning. I wanted to contribute to the Bedtime Broadcasting Corporation. Problem is I have no bedroom. In fact, my bed comes in a box because my bed is halfway across the Atlantic in some ship. So what you're looking at is the extent of my bedroom tonight. Of course, there's weightier matters at hand. The definition of creativity in the YouTube universe, that's quite hard subject to tackle when you're not really sleeping properly. But let's try. I think it's fitting that we're doing this in the structure of bedtime. Because if there's one thing that's missing from the YouTube universe, it's a sense of time. When you chop things up into 12-second segments, it's really hard to place exactly when that artifact was made. Think to the late night television from the 70s and 80s even. Think of back to a time when Johnny Carson ruled the late night airwaves. It felt properly like something that happened in a late night nightclub. Doc Severinsen would step up in his dinner jacket and play some jazz. Johnny would get up and tell a monologue. For all you know, that audience is drinking cocktails. Compare that with today's Tonight Show. Jay Leno openly admits that his show was shot at 4 in the afternoon in the bright California sunshine. He often does segments out in the back lot. There's no illusion of time. There's no shared time between viewer and author. And when you break things down to 12-second snippets, there's no occasion, there's no usage that's recommended. You can watch that at any time you want. And you probably are watching at a time that's asynchronous. There's no shared time to the viewing. Sure, some of these clips are shot in people's bedrooms, and it suggests that it's late in the evening, but there's no guarantee. Just like Jackass, the immediate video MTV precursor to the YouTube portfolio, these snippets are meant to generate some sort of gut reaction. It's not meant to create any sort of scene. And in that way, maybe it's okay that there's no time to YouTube clips. Maybe they don't need to add up to anything. Maybe that's just the structure that those of us in the creative and advertising industries artificially want to put on our entertainment. It doesn't always have to have meaning, I think. And that's why this series just feels so awkward, being set in late night. It's more suited to something more intimate, like radio, maybe. But definitely not the internet. Maybe not even cell phones. And with that, I think it's time for me to pack it in. Signing off from Miami.